Anyway, there's some kind of a fish-based fellow over there, and he's apparently from a video game or something, but I don't know. I think similar sources said that Metroids were in Machine Passage, and they were just globs of dark matter, or globs of globs. So, I'm not entirely sure if there are any intentional references here, or maybe just like, hey, look, Jigglypuff is playable, and Sora is playable if you glide for 30 minutes. Because every character that's popular is basically the same, right? Oops. Yeah, you can actually just kind of ignore that with this guy, and it works pretty well. Okay, hopefully it was not 50. I mean, I can't imagine it would be 55. Okay, maybe it was 55. Maybe it was expecting me to have some kind of competent time, and that's really unrealistic. Anyway, I don't really care if I don't get it. I just need to get my bearings back, and going through all the levels should hopefully do that, and as well as racking up some laps, although I don't even know if laps count in this mode because they don't actually physically count, like as in having a number of laps, but I don't know. I imagine crossing the lap line still counts. Can't imagine why it wouldn't. That was horrible. Magma flows in. I always thought those things moved because the way they look like implies such. I really doubt I can get 3 laps here, so no real chance of getting to ride all 3 rails. I do seem to be doing fairly okay on this. Probably shouldn't have set the CPU so low because they're like all behind me. I'm like, oh right, I must be getting my groove back if I'm winning against level 3 CPUs with no handicap. Oh well. Too many stars can't really make that jump in the lava-y area of this. Yeah, the lava-y area. So anyway, in Mario, I mean, there's nothing specific about the level that reminds me, but just the lava track that isn't just directly Bowser's Castle in a Mario Kart game. Grumblin' Volcano kind of reminds me of this level. Although, unless you've played Mario Kart Wii, you won't know what Grumblin' Volcano is, but Grumblin' Volcano is a volcano that grumbles and it has lavas, and it kind of reminds me of this. There you go. I should let's play Mario Kart Wii because that's totally not like this is. It's totally like this where it actually has goals instead of race against ridiculously good computer players forever and do the same 16 or 32 courses 4 times each and fall asleep by the end of it. I don't know if dropping and charging away would be faster than gliding there. I think this glides a little faster than it goes normally, or maybe not. Anyway, oh, I'm betting it was 50,000 or oh, okay, I got something. That's always good. Even if it's not what I was going for. Nope. Oh man, that was actually right on. I thought they were all multiples of 500. Anyway, that was lucky. I just realized there are 2 of each stars here, and I can't tell if it. I'm pretty sure the computers have said that. Yes, they've said the same. Sure, am good at pronouncing. Whoops. Okay, this thing. What was I going off on that? I didn't know that was possible. Okay, that was probably not the best way to start it off, by getting confused by mapping paths that I didn't know existed and then trying to follow them instead of being good at video games. I do a lot of things instead of trying to be good at video games. I mean, people who have seen my videos of me being good at video games have known that I can be good at video games if I try, and in some special cases where I'm playing something I'm particularly good at, but okay, sweet. I really don't know how much time that cuts off, but can't be worse than the regular level. And this part, I mean, why are there? I didn't know there were zeppelins here. They look like crap I made in nuts and bolts. With the whole look, I'm being held up by 4 balloons and stuff. Anyway, if I don't know, this thing doesn't really benefit too much from rails because it's already basically on a permanent straight rail that you can just alter because that's how game programming works, right? I want to make them pop off. I like how the rails in this are like infinitely better than the rails in any Sonic game because the rail jumping in Sonic games involves falling off to your death, and I'm pretty sure that's because Sonic games aren't very well designed. It's not because I'm particularly bad at them. I mean, I am particularly bad at them, but I'm not particularly bad at the controls, unless I'm pretty sure the game has problems with controls. And I really keep rambling on random things. I mean, it's one thing if you're rambling about, like, real-life happenings that are, like, occupying your brain right now, but it is making me seem a tiny bit nerdy, I suppose, that I keep talking about random other video games this reminds me of. Oh, well, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, anyway, this part is what makes me not like the level, because I was never very good at it, and the little tiny, like, brown sections of the thing counting as railings, even if you're in the air, just, I don't know, I was having difficulties. I didn't know there were little houses in the bean pot. There's so much in the background of this game I don't notice, and whoops, that's probably gonna hurt me. Okay, I'm hoping it was 5,000. What, 5,000? I was hoping it was 50,000, or 55,000, or 56. Okay, that's pretty good. Most of them aren't too much bigger than that. Okay, good. Yeah, that's really anticipating. That must be nice to have broken headphones, because I was, like, flipping out at the end, and I was like, okay, will it go bing? Okay, good, it was 55, so I lucked out. Okay, yeah, it does randomize the computers. Why didn't some of them keep getting Swerve Stars, though? Swerve Star's my star, yo. Anyway, Swerve Star is also pretty good on this, and it fits in with the ambience, too. And I don't know if I used words right. I'm not very good at using words right when I don't know if I used words right. I think this is a slower path. I'm pretty sure it's a slower path. And for some reason, I thought those were the spin panels from Checker Knights, or worked like them. I think I just saw the I just know of the spin panels in Checker Knights, and ever since I went on that, I've always thought these had it too, because that would totally make sense. Anyway, for the longest time, I thought these were like cleaning mechanisms that were like mopping the floor. I don't know why, but they're just random turbines, I think. You got turbine power. Or wait, never mind, it's not you got turbo power, so the joke was completely lost. Okay, scrapping the Let's Play. Scrapping the Let's Play, folks. I want to wheelie. Wheelie, 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 wheelie! That probably wasn't worth it. Oh yeah, I like this area filled with phase-on and stuff. I don't like how it totally slows me down, but I don't know, maybe wheelie will help me a little bit. I don't know. Wheelie seems rather helpful. I really am not looking forward to getting the... I mean, of all the happen-chancy ones, I'd say that the blast out 3 characters from the blastometer at once is probably the... I don't know if anyone is going to have any slightest idea what I said there, but there's one you get for shooting 3 characters out of the cannon at once, and that still seems impossible on the computers, and Top, like, got it automatically the first time he did the level because he's a darn cheater. And then he had trouble with really basic things because he said, okay, is the one that says, get finished in first mean I have to have a sword for the duration of the entire level to get finished in first, and miscounts and things that I like complaining about for no real reason, because this is probably going to have a lot more flaws than anything else. Anyway, I hope that was enough. Yeah, it was. I probably blew that one away, because I seem to remember that taking about 2 laps, and it didn't really blow it away, but hooray, Jet Star, that's what I'm kind of okay at. I like turning, so I'm gonna try this. Oh, I forgot to add horrible boost when it's not flying. Does it have okay boost when it turns? Yeah, I think some of them, not just the Turbo Star, which is like that special ability, have better boosts when they turn. Which is kind of cool, because that's when you would normally want to boost. Oh, come on. I was Jet. But anyway, I kind of like this. It's not a reference to Jet Kirby, really. But it's a Jet, and Jet Kirby is the world's best Kirby power. And I keep trying to play like it's a bloody, what's it called, level. Yes, what's it called, level. What's it called, star, by not turning, and turning helps. And I don't know if you really cut off too much time by staying on the inside here, but my images of this level have already been pre-programmed by watching like 60-odd parts of Top Mon Hits Let's Play of this, and I probably should quit mentioning that so much, or people might figure out I'm only doing this because I watched his. That would be a horrible disaster. Did that count as 2? I think it might have. I mean, it's gonna totally slow me down, and it is a really retarded idea when I'm trying to go for okay, like not really good times, but acceptable enough to get a award for it. I mean, these aren't really rewarding you for having super good times, it's rewarding you for having super mediocre times and just trying all the different modes, but oh well. And I can turn. Why do I not remember I can turn? It's kind of bad when I keep not remembering I can turn. So I don't... those things look like pine trees to me. But probably because they're pine tree shaped. Oh, come on, that should have broken it open. Oh well, that broke it open. It's going to be totally helpful, considering I only have one lap left. Or, no, I have 5 seconds left. Okay, I'm hoping it was like something reasonable. By reasonable, I mean really easy, so I got it even though I was sticking around all the time. I finished like 1.5 laps. That should be good enough. Ah, whatever. Fine, don't reward me for piddling around. Jerk. I'm going to try Celestial Valley again because I'm better at it with Jetstar, and I'm pretty sure that it would be a little more generous to things that can get boosts and stuff, and I might actually be able to get into the tunnels and